Skol Vikings, let's win this game. Skol Vikings, honor your name. Go get that first down, then get a touchdown. Rock 'em, sock 'em, fight, 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 fight. Go Vikings, run up the score. You'll hear us yell for more. V-I-K-I-N-G-S. Skol Vikings, let's go!
A little bit of a different intro today, folks, but got to celebrate the Vikings' Week 1 win over the Green Bay Packers. Again, it's Week 1. All you can do is go 1-0 every week, and they definitely did. And our boy Justin Jefferson here on the screen had a great performance. No way to sugarcoat that one. We'll see how he does the rest of the year. In today's video, we're going to talk about the brand new NFL All Day Playbook functionality. We've had a full week. Now we're into Week 2 on it. Just wanted to share some of the thoughts that I have on the setup, what I'm doing, how I'm approaching it going forward. Again, like everything, none of this is financial advice. They could easily change things next week or the week after. We don't know all the challenges. So this is just kind of what I've gathered so far. If any of this information in this video today helps you, or you have any feedback, or you totally disagree, feel free to drop it in the comments. Drop a like, share with your friends, share with your mom, your dad, everybody. Everybody that's into All Day. And if you're not into All Day and you do have any questions about this, please let me know. So the NFL All Day Playbook, if you're familiar with video games, Fortnite, Call of Duty, many others, it's a battle pass, basically, which I love. They sprinkle in some freebie rewards along the way. There's also premium rewards, as you can see here. This week, for Week 2, as it was for last week, in order to unlock these different Playbook reward packs, you have to burn 5 moments. I don't know if they're going to be doing this every week. I hope not, because I've kind of built my collection to the extent of where I don't have a ton of things that I want to burn. So it forces you to make some decisions every week. But with that, in turn, that kind of brings me to my first point on this, is you don't have to do everything. Last week, I only did up to the 80 yards reward, so I got the 4 rewards packs. When those hit, mixed results, but if with no scheduled pack drops that we know of right now, that's the way to get new moments for cheap if you have a diverse collection already. One of the big things that I like about this is early structure of it is you've got the nationally televised game challenges specific to that. So what I've done so far is early feelings on it is if the Thursday night challenge, if it's not something I can do that really shapes how I feel about the rest of the week, if it is something that I can do, that really gets me going too. Again, you've got what are referred to as island games, games where those are the only games that apply for that challenge. So you've got your Sunday night challenge, which will be Green Bay and the Chicago Bears this week. You've got 2 games on Monday night, including the Vikings against the Eagles, and then you've got the Titans and Bills, I believe, is the other one. End of the week is a good one, kind of summarizes everything for that week. I like how they're doing this. It forces you to kind of think ahead a little bit if you want to. That's the best route, in my opinion. Also, the daily visits, login streak, those are great things too. Keeps you going, keeps you back on the platform, keeps you engaged, even if you're just signing in every day to get your free yardage on that. You got the banners as rewards here. They're cool. I mean, I'm not terribly emotional either way about the banners. I see we get the little trophies. I don't know if there's going to be any usage for them in the future, but could be. If you have so many X amount of trophies, or they assign points to the different levels of the trophies, could be used for gating pack drops. Just an idea. But my biggest thing here is, again, you don't have to do everything on this. So as much as I would have loved to go for the 100 yards last week, I stopped at 80. This week, I'm still kind of up in the air. You see that I have not unlocked these rewards yet. It'll kind of go how the first couple challenges go. If they're relatively easy to complete, then I might throw in some moments to burn so I can get those rewards. So back to my point on the Thursday night games and having to speculation buy a little bit to set yourself up. You'll see here over on NFL.com under the schedule area, they've got a great section here where you can kind of isolate those island games, and you can see in advance who's playing. My collector style, I'm not a huge stacker in general. I don't like having to hold the bag on something if it doesn't work out, and just kind of working on marginal budget here. So I do recommend, at least early on, based on what we've seen, if you buy some moments of all varieties, offense, defense, different positions, have coverage on these first couple Thursday night games. The Thursday night games seem to be the ones so far that can really pump. You can look and see, like this week, I had purchased a few different things to get the Chiefs coverage, and it worked out. I had a Chris Jones in my collection that I could use for the defensive player on that one that they needed. Next week, we got Steelers and Browns. I see that these moments are already starting to pump a little bit. So if you are looking at this video, depending on when you're watching it, please keep that in mind, that those might go up. Or if you have moments for these games already in your collection, you may want to keep an eye on the prices and watch them and see if you can maybe sell them. Again, not financial advice. Approach it however you want, but just be aware is my big thing with this. We got the Dolphins and the Bengals next week. There's some interesting moments in that one coming up. And now I wouldn't go too far out on these games because we do have some new pack drops coming at some point. You would figure that the S2 new moments would be coming. So I wouldn't go too crazy on spec buying in advance. But then also we have the Sunday night football games that are coming up here. So again, we've got the Bears and Packers this week. Niners and Broncos are coming up. And Chiefs got another nationally televised game as well. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. Going back to the playbook here, again, you see you got your Sunday night slate, you got your Monday night slate. So that's kind of a big thing for me, at least early on, is have a little bit of coverage on those. I think that's as safe as you can get at the moment. Another big thing I like to talk about is, especially if you're new to the space, is find a community. Discord's the wave kind of these days, as the kids would say. Find a group of people that you can kind of bounce ideas off of. For me, one of the big ones that I'm heavily involved is Team Hold. Great amount of people in there. Don't always got to agree with everything that everybody says, but they're presenting their ideas. I can share the link with an invite to the Team Hold Discord if you are interested. Mike Zakarian, Greg Dunbar, Dustin Sandoval, their crew, they do a great job covering things, presenting the different angles, not just NFL All Day, NBA Top Shot, MLB Candy, and many other projects. They even talk F1 if you're into that sort of thing as well. A couple other things here. I'm wanting to go over and show my collection and kind of show what I have been up to. I started off the video with that Justin Jefferson legendary. I only have the common on that one. I wish I had the legendary, but that is definitely way out of my budget and won't happen here. So we got to clear us some filters and get back. I have been doing a little bit of spec buying for challenges here. The Trevor Lawrence, he's got some big games coming up here. David Njoku for that Cleveland game that's coming up. My pack rewards recently from week 1 of the playbook, that's where you get from Taysom Hill all the way down to Mac Jones here. Purchased a Patrick Mahomes, no brainer. If you can afford the Patrick Mahomes, you got to have that. Michael Pittman Jr., got that for some OTM Rumble play. Just kind of stacking a variety of different moments here. You can always go to my profile page and see what I've been up to. I'm not going to hide anything. Some of these are chances, like Michael Carter with the Jets. See Hayden Hurst, got a few of those in there for some upcoming spec buys. Julio Jones. Again, I've just been going for coverage across the board. And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm ready to see what they're going to be doing with the playbook throughout the year. Here, it's a very cool concept. I really like what they're doing. I think that they're on the right path with this profile, or with this program in this platform. And again, feel free to hit me up if you have any questions. Drop a like, share, hit up the Team Hold Discord. Definitely recommend it. As always, folks, have a good day and have fun.